envie d'explorer plus ton travail.
So here everything is about the paper. This is my treasure. With lip printing, I only use vintage paper. So basically every day I'm looking for paper and I get it. So that has been for 20 years of collecting paper. Over there you have mostly 16 by 20 paper, some 8 by 10 in the back. Over there some roll paper to make some really big prints. And then we have the 20 by 24 paper right there, which is more difficult to get. Also over there some 20 by 24 paper. Here this is an insanely rare paper, Gevert, which is what Agfa was before. It was named Agfa. And then there is even more paper. So come with me. And so here it's mostly 11 by 14 inch paper. There and there. And basically I do two sizes. Now I'm focusing on 11 by 14, which is kind of small, and 20 by 24. So all of this blue box, it's Oriental paper, and this is pure gold in lith. This is amazing. Some Agfa or Forte here are just insane. So, and over there you have also some more Agfa, some Kodak paper, old Kodak paper, and here back, and over there back to 8 by 10 and smaller, with some gems also. This is the Vault. Is maybe the best lith paper. Expired December 1954, and it's astonishing because it's like 70 years old, and in lith it's just magic, pure magic. So I'm going to use this paper, this India tone from Ansco, expired in 1964, so it's going to be interesting. I already printed with that paper before and it's great. You never know because it depends how it was stored, but it should be fine. The interesting thing about Ansco is that at the end of, after World War II, as a tribute, Germany had to give up a lot of patent, and Ansco got all the patent from Agfa. So basically it's the base is Agfa paper, and it's never the same, so there is a little bit shift, but all of Ansco was Agfa stuff. So let's do it. Smoke and mirror for me is very important because it was the starting point of my journey in Los Angeles. At that time, I moved in 2001, and at first, what I was doing, I was really not happy with what I was doing. The pictures, it was not working, and then I decided to try to do pinhole. So all of this, it's pinhole. And suddenly it gave an atmospheric feeling, and you could erase details and just give a feeling. And then I knew I had something, and I really worked on that, and I found the key to deal with LA. And that was the test. It was the first picture. And at the same time, by doing pinhole, I found the lith process. You see there's black, the intensity of the black, the texture, all of that, it's thanks to the lith. And the problem with pinhole is that the negative, they don't have any contrast. So if you do a traditional print, it's kind of muddy. And the association of lith with pinhole, I found a way to make it with punch, with everything. And so I started in 2006, and after that I opened that door. I opened the door with lith, and I never came back. So I found my way, thanks to that. So yeah, it's very important. And if you shot this picture with a lens, it would not be that interesting. You know, it's completely different that way. So yeah, same with this picture. I love that. And it gave the série noire feeling, it gave all the subtract to make it a film noir. So that work, that series was really important, and I did that for 6 years. I was just doing pinhole. That was amazing. And you get just the feeling, you know. It's you can imagine whatever you want, and that's what I love with that, is that you can make your own story, your own movie. I just give the keys. Okay, that shows really the craziness, the beauty of lith printing, because all the texture and the lines that you see here, the lines that you see there or here, and that make really the pictures. It's the reaction of the lith with a specific paper. So this is just insane to get so much richness, and it goes far away, it goes beyond photography. It's not photography anymore, it's something else. And when you see that for the first time in the tray, you cannot go back to traditional printing, it's over. This is it. So the exposure in lith is huge, so it's like 300 seconds, and really you overexpose massively the paper. Always you need to resist, and because you think it's black but it's not yet, so you need to resist the urge to remove the print. Okay, so the paper has a beautiful color, and I should have waited a little bit more for the black, but it's still a good print. And in the selenium toner after will give some kick to the black, but I could have pushed it a little bit more. So there is a nice mood. We see the sun over there, right there. This is the end of it. Okay, this print is going to be beautiful. It's coming very slowly, and we see that the image is closed, so there is no. If you turn the sink, the tray, you can see that everything is, especially the white wall. You have delimitation, you see the texture of it. So there will be a beautiful contrast, and wow, the cactus are incredible. Black are already coming in the vent, and yeah, I love it. Okay, now we are talking. So the developer is mature, so much better colors, and we have the contrast. We are going to do another print with more exposure under the enlarger, and by doing that we are going to reduce the contrast. It will be smoother and darker, and like that the highlights, especially here in the cactus, they will glow. So we will see. And there are some defects, you see some white dots in the sky. I'm going to replenish the developer and add some antioxidant to try to remove this white dots. But I love this paper. So now I'm going to do a selenium toner, and that will enhance the black, change a little bit the color, but the most important is that it will improve the blacks. And tomorrow I will do some polytoner that will change the color.
So what changed exactly?
The black are darker, they pop. The color tone has been muted a little bit, but I will get back the color tomorrow with the polytoner. So to the next one. Check at the prints dry. I'm going to put them in the wash, and the color will change when they are wet, and then we are going to put them in the polytoner, and the change will be radical. And complete on these two, for instance, the change will be radical in the polytoner. But it's important to see them dry first to see the difference. So polytoner is a polysulfide. It gives like sepia tones, but you don't need to bleach the print, and it covers the entire emulsion. So what's amazing with that toner is that the less toner you put in the water, the more it is active. So less is more. And it's toning by inspection, but it will work enormously in the wash after all. So it's there is some guess in that play, but now I am used to that. So it's going to take some time, like 6-7 minutes to get a color shift. We'll see. Closer to get the color shift, you know. Already there is a big change in the sky, and we can go here also in the whites. So yeah, the color is coming up, and when the print will be in the wash, it will change dramatically, because as I said before, less is more. So in the wash, the toner, what's in the toner that is left in the print will be even more diluted, and then it will explode. So yeah, it's beautiful. The print, so it has been 10 minutes in the toner. And now I'm going to put it in the wash. So this one is the Ensco Sikora. So the paper is already colorful. You have a lot of color on the print. And the polytoner is going to neutralize first the color, and then it will come back. So here we go. Et voilà, maintenant le tirage. And in the wash, everything will change also.
So there isn't much of this left, right?
Oh, this is like gold. Kodak polytoner has not been produced. I mean, it was discontinued in the 90s, early 90s. So this is really almost impossible to find. When a print is dried, this is how it is. So it's completely wrinkled. So now we need to flatten the print. And this is that press that will do the job. And it's 3 minutes on each side. Boom. And the timer. Okay, now the print is done. And I let it sit, and it's going to flatten. So a few minutes, it's completely flat.